Alright, next across the Timeways deck I made is Quest Warrior again. And this deck has 5 new cards in it, including Elise the Crocolisk. 1 mana, gain 10 armor, summon 2/3 beasts for your opponent. Not really a downside to this card because you're going to be using it with Brawl. If your opponent's board is full, you know, you get the 10 armor for free. You use it with Bob, you know. You can even use it with Sleepy Resident. And then you also got For Glory in here too. So it helps with that card. Which is a 5 mana, draw 2 cards. Costs 1 less for each minion your opponent controls. And then Precursory Strike, 2 mana, deal 3. If you're holding a minion with that costs 5 or more, draw a minion. So that's a pretty good card too. Actually a really good card. 2 mana, deal 3 is insane. And this is my own personal favorite card from the set. So I've been putting this in a few of my decks. 3 mana, 2/2, add a random 8 cost minion to your hand at the start of your turns, reduce the cost by 1. So that 8 drop keeps getting cheaper and cheaper, and you can play it for dirt cheap the longer the duel goes on. Yeah, this card's Circadiamancer. And I'm actually running Deios, however you pronounce his name. And I'm not using him to OTK though. Using him for value. I can use him with Hamm to eat 2 minions on 13 mana. I can get over 10 mana with Ysera. I can also do Deios plus the quest reward to get 4 random Journey to Ungiro quest, and then I could shuffle. I could shuffle double the amount into the deck. So you get 2 of them. You shuffle in 7. So with Deios, you'd shuffle in 14 of them, and you get 4 of them, and you'd get 14 in your deck. That's value. And that's all the new cards in this deck. I can also do Deios plus Dirty Rat, which is pretty nuts. There's a lot of ways to stick it to combo. They're usually the ones sticking it to me. And I've also got a Starship package in here as well to also, you know, get enough armor so maybe I survive the OTKs as well. And Elise, of course, to copy Arkonite Defense Crystal potentially, or a copy Hamm. So, pretty nice. I got a positive win rate of the deck. I didn't do very much of it though. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Check out the duels of the deck, and later. Dude, what is up with all the Warlocks? This is the 3rd Warlock in a row. What the hell is everybody playing Warlock for? Weird. I guess since he's playing Ysera, I'm guessing it's no, I was thinking it was a Reform deck, but it's not. The hell does he need Ysera for? I don't know what deck he's playing. I don't usually pay attention to the decks on HO's replay. I usually make my own decks.
I don't have time for that.
I'll just play the damn Yamato Cannon here. I don't need to kill anything with it. Got Exodar coming soon as well. Which I always get the pieces back with that. No clue what the hell he's playing though. I thought it'd be Rafam. But he doesn't have 40 cards. Deios plus Exodar doesn't work, by the way. Deios. I do have synergy with Deios in here, though. But I don't really care too much. He's not like a key card. I can't play this because it'll summon the 2/3s and I won't be able to kill that. It's a good thick little minion from the deal with.
Go forth on swift wings.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Okay. Let's go ahead and play this, right? Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Oh, there's Firac. There goes my board. Probably. Unless it backfires on him. So far it's backfiring. Seventy until 13, 19 damage. We know it's explosive trap, right?
Job's done.
Exodar having one health might actually matter a little bit. We could play this and Brawl. And just hope I don't lose the Brawl. Hopefully the big guys don't live. Okay. That's fine.
Is there trouble?
I guess I could Brawl and then launch and then it'll clear whatever sticks. He still has that big dragon in hand. Don't matter, I can still launch. And get both of them back anyway. Could go... I could wait to turn 50... I could wait to 15 mana and then play Deios. That wasn't that great. Should have traded first. He's gonna be left with a board, but then I have Bob to freeze whatever's left. We'll do that instead, though. You get the Jim Raynor down, though. Good, draw a minion, get 3 copies, obviously. Probably. Nope. Goes for that instead.
I remember this place well.
These are kind of trash. Hold it back, I guess. So I can get the Ceaseless down. I could actually trade in Bob and then Ceaseless. Or not. Probably gonna kill it. I don't think you'll be able to do 8 over the top.
Blaze of trail.
But I could launch. Oh my god, he actually would have been able to do 8. That's what you call stabilization, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. And that was a good matchup too. That's the what he was playing was fun. Yeah, he had a lot of burst damage, but it wasn't enough to win. He didn't have a way to OTK, which is what I appreciate players who don't play OTK decks. It's a fresh change, because that's usually what I duel against, people with win conditions, and it rubs me in all the wrong ways. At least take me out to dinner before you fuck me combo players, okay? Alright, nice dinner would be nice.
Let your penance begin.
Okay. Get rid of that. We'll keep the other two. They're getting an 8-drop reduced. I guess he's playing Rafam. No, he's playing probably the Shred deck then. No, yeah, because he don't have 40 cards, so he's not Rafam. Not that anybody's playing Rafam because it's really bad. Like, real bad. I don't know if I want a Dirty Rat or not. It could be good, could be bad. Guess you only live once, right? Yeah, that was pretty bad for me. Get the Elise down next turn, I guess.
I remember this place well.
He's got the 1/4 to kill it. Oh.
I don't have time for that. Patience. I don't have time for that.
Punch guard's not too bad. Probably gonna buff his board here though. With the 1 mana spell. Or how much mana is it? I think it's 1 mana, yeah.
Scream for me.
Yeah, I do want to draw because I'm trying to get to my like brawls and shit. I would have hero powered, but against the aggro deck I'm gonna draw. If I don't get to my brawl, I'm just gonna lose. I like just playing the Bob here. We can hold back the location. This kind of locks him a little bit. If he can buff his board though, of course. And if I draw a Brawl though, I can clear. And then he just wasted a spell basically. Let's do this first. Use the Exodar. Good Dirty Rat. If I draw a Brawl, that'd be nice. Dirty Rat Brawl. He's got the trade with the 1/1 to the 4/5. When I made that straight up time deck, I wanted to run Zergling in mine too. That was a card I thought about running.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
That'll work. I gotta do this first though. We got Blizzard next turn. I think we're in pretty good shape here. We could actually play the Blizzard plus the Meadow card next turn. And I can copy it too if I want. Or I'll probably launch the Starship though, right? And then copy it. It's probably better. We don't necessarily need the Blizzard. It's nice to do against an aggro deck for a change. So sick of doing against combo decks. Aggro decks are actually balanced. Like I could have barely easily lost this game. I mean, I still might lose. But that's typically how aggro versus control goes though. Like, you get your clears, you win. You don't, you lose. And that's the way it should be. It's the way it should be. I'm gonna get the Sleepy Resident down just in case. Actually, no, we'll play this. And Shield Block. I got that from Circadiamancer, by the way. It was 3 mana. I love that new card. He's got a lot of damage, though. There could be a chance I lose here. Oh, he does have a free trade into my guy there. I could use the location. Use your location, buddy. There you go. I knew you could do it. Alright, Ceaseless is active. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
I see your strength.
Yep, there he goes. I was going to play Ceaseless and then play the Gym Raynor. Oh, I should have told him well played. He seemed like a chill guy. He gave a positive emote. I should have hit well played back. I don't know what I was thinking there. That was rude. I'm so used to people being toxic with him. I usually squelch people, but I forgot to squelch him. If people wouldn't be toxic with him, I wouldn't even squelch. But some people are rude and be like, they'll beat me and then they'll be like, thank you. How disrespectful can you get? I will be honest with you though. A lot of times when I get bad emotes, people who emote like being rude, it's mostly been control players throughout the years. Believe it or not. Aggro players usually aren't very rude from my experience. I know that seems weird, but it's true. I'm not sure why that is, but most of the time when people, at least in my experience, when people emote like rudely, it was always control players. I guess some control players have like an entitlement, I guess, or something. I don't know. I don't know the answer, but that's just my experience.